So, what's up, everybody? We are back in the car for another car talk today. Yesterday I know I didn't have that much to say, but today I was kind of thinking on some topics. I had a pretty relatively light work day. I got up this morning and I worked on an art project for my art class, and then I worked on some computer science stuff. Just kind of like coding projects, stuff like that, basic things. And then I actually made kind of the first like homemade lunch. All the other stuff I'd kind of had at the cafeteria up till now, but I went to the grocery, like I said yesterday, and I got a bunch of stuff for sandwiches. So I had sandwiches, goldfish, and Greek yogurt with a bunch of fruit and stuff in it, and it was pretty bomb. Also, I had some 0 cal sweet tea combined with it, and it was pretty amazing. It was just kind of like a taste of home, you know? I don't know if you guys have that where like stuff, like smells and especially foods kind of conjure up that memory of home for you, regardless of where you're having it. Like just the idea of like being able to eat something like that, you're like, wow, I really feel like I'm at home right now. Just because of that sense of like a good meal, a smell that reminds you of your past, a scenario that gives you deja vu. Like deja vu is a very powerful thing, and I think I don't know. I feel like if people knew how to weaponize deja vu, they could like you could win wars and do a bunch of like futuristic stuff just by weaponizing people's like memories of the past, because the past is a very like critical thing for people. I used to, when I was younger, kind of getting a little personal now, as if I don't do that with this channel all the time, but I'm gonna dive into like when I was younger, I could not get out of the past. Like I would just think about my previous self, like, oh, imagine when I didn't have this stress. Imagine when I didn't have this stuff. Life was so much better when I didn't have these things to worry about. And I would like every stress on my life, I would kind of pin on the fact on like me being in the present. And I would never like to be in the present or appreciate anything. I'd just be always worried about what me 2 or 3 years ago or what me even a month ago had to worry about compared to me now. And the thing I didn't realize until I matured more is that living in the present moment is more beneficial, it's more enjoyable, it's more powerful than constantly being either way too ahead looking to the future or way back in the past. If you don't appreciate the moments around you, the people around you, the setting around you, in the moments where you can like enjoy it, then you don't get to enjoy it. You don't get to build those positive memories. There's like being stuck in the past only leads to like future you being stuck in this mindset of like, oh, everything I know is tied to the past, so I have no new like present memories to dwell upon. Like the longer and longer you go dwelling on the past, the more stagnant you get, which is why change is good. It's why breaking out of your comfort zone is good, because it eliminates all those things. It's like a new present thing to build a new memory, a new experience within you. And even if you don't have the means to go do like crazy new experiences, it's not like a new experience is something that's out of people's reach. A new experience is like going to like a park that you've never been to or that you haven't been to in like months. It's reading a new book after you pick it up from the library. It's simple things. It's not like everything has to be super like over the top like bananas in order for new experiences to happen. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about today is just kind of like being able to have good nostalgia, being able to have good deja vu and stuff, fuel myself with good food, and you know, just have an enjoyable day today. I didn't, outside of like making sure I got my classwork done, eating the good meal and stuff, I was just kind of enjoying some work on my laptop, some different things. I might write a YouTube script later on tonight, or I might play a little bit on my Xbox. I haven't really decided, but I'm hoping that back and biceps will be a good lift today, because I'm pretty positive I've had back and biceps is like the best lift I've had lately. Probably lately. Yeah, that it's like I'm feeling the most strain of it. I'm noticing my biceps are actually, in my view, getting a lot bigger since I've been here. I don't know if that's because I'm more focused on protein and kind of working on my biceps a little more on the same day. I don't know if that's because I'm enjoying my back days. It's seemingly a lot more here. I don't know what the combination of factors is leading me to enjoy, some of the things I'm doing, but I am enjoying stuff. I am kind of having good experiences with back and biceps lately. So I'm just going to try to keep that up. And I'm hoping that I can also keep it up going into legs tomorrow. But again, focus on the present moment. Legs will be tomorrow's me thing to, try and figure out how to make it the best as possible. Today's me is focusing on back and biceps. Trying to go up in pull-ups, because pull-ups was a little bit of a strain last week. I'm going to try to do pull-ups first this time, and then focus on some different stuff like lat pull-downs and other stuff kind of in the latter part of the movement. So yeah, not much to talk about. I will cut to the gym and see you guys in there. Okay, first, to start off with, the goal is to hit seven consecutive pull-ups for first and second set. I think now that I'm heavily rested, albeit I haven't stretched like my back and stuff yet. I'm just going in kind of no stretch, trying to no warm up bit. Maybe that might make me do a little less, but I think I should be able to get a full 7. Okay, that felt pretty, well, I was gonna say pretty good, but the video cut out. I keep having a big thumb and accidentally clicking the end button way too early when I'm in the middle of yapping and trying to explain to you guys stuff, but no matter. We'll hit 7 the same way we did before. I'm much more confident that I'll be able to hit it today. Finding that doing it first actually gives you so much more newfound energy. Good strain on that last one. Really proud of how that went. Okay, give myself a little more rest. Now I'm gonna go for 5 reps for this last set. I'm hitting it relatively smoothly, so I think because I have the newfound energy today, I'm able to do, pretty good reps for it. Perfect form, perfect everything. Really like that last set. All right, so now it's time for lat pull downs. I'm going up by 2. Last time I did 8 reps. This time I'm gonna go for 10 reps. I'm a little hot. It's the first day I've worn sweatpants, and I don't know how I feel about it. It might help me lose a little bit more weight, but it feels very sweaty. I'm glad I got good water intake today, because I feel like I'm gonna lose a lot of water weight just from sweat today. But I know that kind of has nothing to do with that pull down, just an observation I'm making. But 10 reps of this. Okay, not much time in between everything. Just kind of like a normal rest period. I'm gonna hit 10 more reps. That one felt like pretty good challenge-wise. Like it was enough of a challenge, but I could complete it and still have good form. So I think 10 reps is definitely the way for me today. Last rep might not have been perfect form, but still moving it good. You know, I was really bummed today because I thought I had almost figured out a way to improve the mic quality where it's not just the built-in phone mic, but then I realized I can't really do that. I'm still gonna have to buy good microphones, which, trust me, it's coming eventually. I'm just a broke college student right now, so it's not really a viable option, at least yet. But once I do, gym vlogs will be much crispier. All right, last set for 10 reps. Lots of strain on that last one. Had to really dig deep to get it out. All right, now it's time to hit the concentrated preacher curls. I'm gonna really try to focus on form because I can kind of control the weight pretty well now. So I'm gonna hit the 50 easy curl bar for 12, just kind of concentrated. Try to focus on form a little more. But like, I'm not gonna be like that harsh about it. I'm not gonna like, not like cheat rep, but I'm not gonna like go crazy, you know? All right, I can feel the pump slowly loading. feel like the slower I go on the decline, the more burn I feel, and the more positively I feel like my muscles are growing, you know? Okay, last one. I really am feeling like I'm controlling the weight, so I want to go hard and go really slow, but I can't do a burnout set because I still have incline dumbbell curls to go, and I don't want to tire myself out before I do it. So I'm just gonna try to go relatively heavy, but not go like way too heavy on curls. I feel like people progressively using this machine is kind of like shifting it over, so it's not like center with the window anymore. But chest supported rows, gonna go ahead. Let me see if I can center this a little more. Okay, it might be off, but that's okay. Gonna go ahead. I'm moving up actually in weight this workout. This kind of seems to be a common theme. I guess kind of my progress, the way I gauge it in my head. This week has kind of been a week where I'm moving up in a lot of weight. So I'm kind of like testing my limits with going heavy. So I did 8 reps with a plate on each side of this last time. And now I'm actually like transitioning to adding a 25 to each side on top of the plates. So I think I should be able to hit 5 to 6 good reps. I'm gonna aim for 6. And just try to keep the stress on my back. Still good, and make sure I'm still doing it right. I think camera's good there. All right, so let's see how I do. Much heavier than I thought it would be. That was good. Made me feel alive. Like really alive. All right, gave myself good rest. I'm gonna lock back in. Try not to set the weight down as much and just go for every single rep. Okay, I was able to push through. All right, last set. I'm gonna do it just like the last one where it's all continuous reps. And I'm not setting anything down because I'm used to it now. Alright, that was good. On the biceps and rear delt rows. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit 25. Hit the 25s for 15 reps and then 15 reps, and then I'm moving up from 12 to 13 reps. So really gonna have to grind out that last set. But the first two sets should be pretty straightforward. All right, give myself a brief little rest period, and now I'm gonna jump back into 15 as best as I can. For some reason, I was noticing like it's pretty good lighting today for arm stuff. You can really see my forearms kind of like popping through a little bit. A little bit more strain on that last set, but I think if I give myself a little bit of a rest in between and try to fully extend the entire thing, I should be able to grind out 13. All right, the gym's definitely gotten a little busier. So there's kind of a lot of movement around, so I'm gonna try to end the rest of the workout quick, you know, not try to get in people's way with the camera and stuff. So I'm gonna knock out 13. It's probably gonna be hard. I might have to take some breaks, but I'm just gonna really grind out as much as humanly possible. Lots of strain on that last rep. Really proud of that one. All right, well, unfortunately, I was not able to do rear delt rows, but I didn't just like skip out on everything. I replaced it with 10 minutes of cardio and then a bunch of ab work at the very end, just to kind of you know, make sure I'm still working, make sure I'm still progressing. Especially because it was tied to the cut. It's like, okay, maybe I'm not developing strength, but I'm pushing the cut forward, which is, you know, just as important. Excuse me, God. I might get some more stuff done tomorrow when I do legs and just throw in rear delts then. I might not. I'm not going to be too tough on anything. Just gotta chill. I really have to pee, so I'm not gonna really talk much. I think I'm gonna plans for tonight are I'm gonna bring my soccer ball back to the dorm and maybe play some soccer like in the like grassy field area. Just kind of have that for tomorrow morning. Got a math retake in the morning again. Math retakes are probably gonna be a common theme with me, just because that's kind of how the class works. You have to retake a lot of stuff, but yeah, pretty good lift today. I really appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed another back in biceps day. Hopefully you enjoyed my talk about, what was I talking about? What was I yapping about? I kind of forget sometimes what I yap about at the beginning of these car talks. I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. Well, you guys can comment how stupid I am and how I am probably brain rotted from years of exposure to my phone and how I can't even remember what I was talking about, you know, like an hour ago. But cut's going well. Everything's going well. Everything's going well. I'm just going to keep up the good progress, and I'll see you guys in another video.